Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Kimberly Cloud Show. I am your host, Kimberly Cloud. So, we got some things to do today. Now, I know I signed up for school. I know what I did. Do I feel like doing it right now? No. I'm going to tell you my honest opinion. Hell no. Do I want to do it? Do I need to do it? Hell yes. Is it needed and not wanted? Yes. Hell yes. Is it educational and exploring? Is it dynamic? Is it something that I never learned before? Yes, to all those questions. I I would do action right now and just get right into it. You got a while. So I figured, you want my honest opinion? Again, some people are like, no. I figured I will take the time out to make this presentation correct, right, to the point, precise, transparent, and everything else above. Today, what is the mission today? Well, it's easier said than done, but I'll tell you. You roughly, it's a 4 to 5 page paper with the beginning and the end, which ultimately leads to 7 to 10 up to 12, depending on how much you write. There's an introduction, there's a beginning where you put your name, your school, the date, the class, not in that order. And then the other part, the beginning, the introduction, that is the key, because you want to make sure every sentence complements each other. This is an introduction to XYZ. What I will be discussing about XYZ is ABC. About ABC, DEF is going HIJ. You know what I'm saying? It has to complement each other. It can't go ABC and 0. And then once the introduction is good, you start citing, quoting, paraphrasing, however you want to do it. This is the game plan. You start extracting information from your sources. Now, I'm going to be real with you. Will I read the whole article on camera? Skim, yes. Will I find the meat, the important stuff of the articles that I have on my page that I can finally get rid of when I finish this thing? Is it complete then? It's very complete once I finish it. But the articles must be extracted in a specific way, and I've learned how to do it for a while. It has to complement each other. That is the key. The work must complement each other. Then it's about rearranging it to sound professional, taking out parts to be more precise, correcting grammatical errors. So that is what we're going to do today. that away, that away. And then you got your references. Once you get your intro to your body, discussing, paraphrasing, and discussing your own analogy of the work, then you have to, you know how an airplane takes off, ascends, and then descends. You know how you drive and then you have to stop. You have to prepare to stop before you stop. Every time you see that red light, some of y'all like to go further. Like I've seen some of y'all run red lights. And I've done it before, but not like that. Like I can count on one hand in my life since driving how many times I ran a red light. And you go to the light, you're prepared to stop. You go to a door, you're prepared to stop to open up a key. Wherever you go, you prepare to perform an action. So, descending, you must come down on your knowledge by having what? What is it called again? A conclusion. It's easier said than done. But you have a conclusion to your paper, the diagnosis, the solution. I don't think they get that deep, but you just clarify your whole paper. So, yeah, and then your references. I want to see how much I can get through today. I want to get as much as I can so I can reread and redo it as needed. I have a whole day till 6 p.m. tomorrow. I'm submitting it at 6 p.m. tomorrow. If anything shall happen between tomorrow, I will submit it on the 13th immediately. But it's always going to be about school. So now we can get started at the exact 9-minute mark almost. What is up with this? Don't do this right now. So here we have it, you guys. We read this, which was data. Where is it at? Let me scroll down. Keep scrolling. Keep scrolling. ES. Where AS? It's another one. Boom, 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 boom. AC, that is. Actualization, esteem, and what else? Lower basic needs. So we sat up there and we learned this is very important. We learned about actualization, the statistics behind that. And it is in the research called a null hypothesis, which this hypothesized model has a good fit. I read that yesterday. So I can't explain the graph or the model or this hypothesized model. But if you look at it, I can describe this. Actualization have 4 categories. Within those actualizations, they are doing something to figure out the statistics on AC1, AC2, AC3, and they got numbers next to it. If you can see, they do specific type of work from self-actualization bubble. They got 4 different degrees of work they do. And in between that, I don't know what the E12, E13, E14, maybe more I would assume that because the arrows, this is the data. Now that I'm looking right here, for example, AC1. First, we got AC, which is 0.47, a percentile type of number value. And when we go up here, we got AC1 and E12, whatever E12 is, which has the diameter or the numerology of 0.87 above and 0.79 below, is connected to the model AC1. Those are the numerical letters. And it's, how can I say it? Linear going left at, I guess, 1 to actualization 1, 2, and 3, and 4. And you see some graph numbers right here. And the same thing, there's 6 esteems. When you think about this for a second, think about each one of these boxes hold some specific data questionnaire that they work on. The people were located in India, I believe. And then you have lower basic needs. You have 5 categories. You have 6 categories of esteem and 4 categories of actualization. That's what I know. So we learned a little bit about that. So they condensed it down to gender, age, and profession. And they connected it, and I guess that's the variables, the exogenous variables, the gender, male, female, and I don't know if they had LGBT, they didn't go that far, but age. What does an 18-year-old do online that a 40-year-old do online, that a 80-year-old do online? Profession. Someone in a low income area, no matter what the race, will do something different and have something totally different on their mind than someone older with a better income or a better adjustment. So the lower basic needs, which is unobserved, the LB, lower basic, the esteem, ES, and the self-actualization are endogenous variables. Now, I don't know all these fancy words, but I can only assume that it's a connection. Don't get me started. I will freaking ask Grok. It's very interesting. So these indices, I could look it up. These are studies, and the values, obviously, if the triangle is going right, it means something. And if the triangle is going right, the tip of it with the equal sign, that means something. But these are the studies that they did. And these are the values. And these are the data. Numbers. Numbers speak louder than words. Numbers are words, words are numbers. And this is descriptive data. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to use. This is perfect. This is information that I need. Bam, keep it right there. Now we're going to go to something foreign. I got to sign in. Hold up. Okay. Where is it at? Where is it at? Where is it at? Where is it at? This goes right here. This goes right here. I had that up. It should work now. Please don't tell me to go to my student portal. It's probably not going to work. So, yeah. What about this one? This is outside source. Where can I? Mm, I'm gonna start with the. No, I'm gonna start with this first. Then I'm gonna go here to explain. Perfect. Who is this? I need to know. Share. Doom, 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 doom. It should. No, I don't want to do that. Cite this. 2006. This is who's talking. Where was I at? Here we go. Right here. Pick this up. Talk about hyperlinks. Mm, mm. Oh, I'm going to talk about this first. The reason why I'm going to ease in with this, because it mentions the World Wide Web. It talks about Google dominating web or a digital divide. And it talks about some educational stuff. So this is going to go first. Then it's going to be this, which I already got the citation. We're going to dig into the psychology. First, we're going to do a overview, introduction of what the web is. Then we're going to talk about factual stuff. Then we're going to talk about this. And then we're going to move on. This is needed? No, this is not needed no more. Here. Mm, introduction. Ooh, that's a not hard. It's not hard. I'm trying to figure out where to fit it. Maybe this will be first. So the vision goes like this. What did we come here for? We came here to talk about Maslow and social media. That was the initial link right here. So these are the three things that I'm gonna skim through and attach to my paper. Um, I want to start with Maslow. Now that I think about it, I wanted to add, to start off talking about What is the world? I want to start off by saying that. That is what keeps popping up in my mind. What is the worldwide internet? And they mentioned it in the thing, we're in Web 2 because of Facebook. Facebook got us to Web 2. And Elon Musk got us very, if not already, close to between Web 3 and Web 4. He jumped the gun tremendously. Either way it go, what keeps popping up in my mind is an introduction to the web. So I may need, he said, at least 3 references. I may need one more educating about what the web is, mental health, and social media. Hold on. Mental health, web to social media. What pops up? Hmm. When was this? 22. 1 year ago. I think it's less than 5, but um oh, buddy. Hmm. Abisco. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, that would have been beautiful. Keep going. Go back. Go back. Go back. Go back. Go back. Go back. Peer review. What the hell? Mm. Now, what was Maslow's? Yeah, I think this is very interesting. That's even more interesting. I am sub-Saharan African. I rather do the LGBT because what the hell a bit? Hmm. I don't want to download online full text. Oh, pop-ups. I haven't even done nothing yet. Hold up. I gotta go back. Oh, no, don't go back. Don't go back. Go back. Go back. Go back. Go back. It was right there. Wait for it. It does this. This is what, because it got so much enriched, like information. Imagine having all of that information. Oh, give it to me. Okay, we're going to do this. Cited by 22. References. Access options. Just do it this way. It's up at the top. Let's see what we can get. Good. It's right there. What? I have to know. What is a cisgender? What's size gender? Hmm. Hmm. I mean, I get it. I get it. I get it. But think about this for a second. I want y'all to think long and hard about this. Based on what I've been through and what I've seen, you know, 1% of the LGBT community, based on who I've came across, one person out of a lot of LGBT, and he's a white man. He works at the VA and he's gay. He's happily gay. And I'm cool with that. I'm like, okay, be gay. Everyone else I met that I have come close counters with have told me they're atheists. They're not just atheists, they're straight devil worshipers, atheists. It's one thing to be atheist because you're confused, because you know what bad things can happen in church. Every person that created religious arenas, they laid the foundation. However, certain people within churches, they mess that up and they turn it into their own sick, twisted way of well-being, such as sex in churches and all of that crazy stuff. The LGBT is a confused, they're not confused. They know what they want. However, if you kept being given a food from childhood or based on your environment, a specific food like red dye or etc. I'll just say red dye, etc. And you started thinking non-cynical, just cynical stuff. I think I want to be a girl. You eat some red dye, and now you think you want to be a girl from a boy. Or you drink something, and now you think you want to be a boy from a girl. That is what happens. Now, before Trump, you can only assume that the people who, such as, I'm not mad at Xi Jinping. However, if I was president, I would not try to get into his system per se with using big tech. I would literally try to work with him. But he's had most of the farmland here. And you can admit, you may not want to believe it, may not want to admit it, but weirdo thoughts for years has crossed many of people's minds. Now, one, you either ignore it and say that's a weirdo thought, you act into it, or you're just confused for the rest of your life. Or you know what you want. It's mysterious how AIDS popped up as soon as the LGBT. Not blaming them. I'm not blaming them, no. What I am saying is that something or someone, maybe in your camp, that has access to chemicals, wants you depopulated, bro and sis. This was on a Democrat's watch, how HIV spread it. Remember that. And now this. They're doing it again. They're mutilating you. But don't sit up there and act like LGBT don't talk junk about heterosexual, especially in the teenage years. So it's a very sensitive subject. They're not innocent. They're confused, especially at adolescent. Let's get started. Ooh, is this it? Oh no, this isn't it. Where are you at? I like chicken. Here we go. Organizational. Okay. Now we have to reroute. We're going to do this. I'm going to still choose that. But I'm going to do this. See? Surveys. 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 Okay. What did he ask for? And then I'll branch off from there. I don't need this. Where am I at? Where am I at? Where am I at? Where am I at? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 forms. He said, where is it at? 2 theories. 2 established. Organizational. 2 established. Now we're going to go to the library real quick. Where are you at? Okay. I want to see what the library say. What? No, you need to write. Okay. Mm, mm. I want, yeah, I haven't begun to write nothing yet. Just researching. Hmm, good. I got the 2. I want to add everything that I have in there because they all play a part. Mm. Okay. Planned behavior theory holds that behavior is best predicted by intentions towards behavior. The entrepreneurial intention represents the presence, more or less the antecedents or predisposition to entrepreneurship. Intentions, in turn, depend on beliefs or attitudes towards the result of that behavior. This is juicy right here. So go back up, go back up, go back up, go back up, go back up. Where you at? It's two of them. Where is it at? There we go. Start off with this. Get out, Taco Bell. Don't let me have to turn you off, Taco Bell. Damn it. You're, you're done. Come on, give me that two-way. There we go. Where's your at? This is how I'm gonna do this. See, they said it was not. So they want Times Roman over. I read APA style is a certain way, but I guess the school wants time. That's how they usually do it. Okay. Okay. I'm done. Where are you at? Okay. Here we go. Four sentences. Where we at? See how I got that wrong. Hold up. I need you. Where is it at? I would gladly listen to it. Where is it at? Stay. Let me do the whole thing. Stay. Is this in order? E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S A. We'll put you down there. Okay. Mm. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Mm. Mm-mm. 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 Go back to the where are you at? Where are you at? Whoa, where are you at? It's right here. Close this. Go down. Ugh, go back up. Right. Mm-mm. 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 Mm. You gonna make me soul check. Really? Oh, I can't see. Come on. Mm. Mm. Mm-mm. Mm. Mm. I want to know more. Mm. Where did I? Mm. Mm. Where is it at? Mm. 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 First, let me see something. Uh-uh. No. I don't want to know that. Come on. Mm. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Mm. Mhm. 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 Behavior modification is mental reprogramming. Just fancier words. No, I don't want to see that. What did I write? What did I write? Because I added some additions. Hmm. 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 Oh, is this Grok? No, it's ChatGPT. It shouldn't mess up. No, just rewrite it because it may come out all weirdoed out. Hmm. Hmm. Go back, go back, go back. Read more. You need to paraphrase some things. Come on, where you at? No, that ain't it. There it is. Where am I at? Keep going. Where is it? I'm gonna move on from them in a second. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where was I at? Okay, we're still in the beginning stages. I can accept that. Now, I've talked about the meat and potatoes. Well, I barely scratched the surface because I got two more things I gotta quote. But I got the basic stuff from here that were important. Okay, so I got a lot more writing to do, but I'm gonna leave it here. That way I can reread it and come back and add, well, subtract, manipulate, and learn what I did wrong. If I just keep going, which is feasible, but I have a life outside of here and I wanted to get it started, like I said, and this is all I've taken care of so far. And it's just almost 10-page paper. Um, this is still the beginning. Well, let me see. No, this is about to be the conclusion of the two behavior theories. And then this will be the next. I have to remember how I say ascend, descend. Now I gotta add to how the two compare to each other. First, this is how we talked about these two models. Then the two established models, we barely scratched the surface because I know it's more extensive on PBC and TPB. Then we talked about how they can impact a company. Now I must end with a recap, but I'm going to reread it and then begin with this. So it's 2 pages per question and then a conclusional ending. and then a reference. This is actually controlled research. It's harder than it looks. This is controlled. Like usually I was ready to just go all out. I was ready to get 4 articles, one simple question, and write all about it, which I'm doing. But this makes it a whole lot harder because these are specific questions and you have to complement your work towards those specific questions. It comes first and then you arrive second. The questions are first, your analogy is second. Okay. Oh my God, I can't believe I spent 2 hours almost on this. And spoke for 10 minutes. So this has been an hour and 30 and some change. So I feel good. So this is what I'm gonna start doing a good 10-minute introduction and or more, like I've been doing. I mean, what has changed? Welcome to the Kimberly Cloud Show. I'm your host, Kimberly Cloud. But I wanna go more into depth with CTU. I really enjoy learning. And thank you for the opportunity. We're going to have it done tomorrow by 6 p.m. or sooner. It's no way I'm turning in my stuff on the 14th. Then let's say something happens where it get kicked back. Then you have to second guess yourself and say, how long before I turn it in? And then I have to work on the second week project. So you have to make sure you account for your work and it flows correctly. I can easily get Grok to do it over for me and code it. But they didn't have Grok in the 70s. They didn't have Grok in the 60s when they were doing dissertations. They didn't have Grok in the 50s. And traditionally, you must follow the rules of the university. Minimum help. You have to know your own stuff. So, you know, I'm okay with that. Um, yeah, bare minimal. You guys take care. Thank you for the opportunity again. Be safe out there. Be cold or hot or lukewarm. However, God bless you guys. Take care. Be safe. Bye. I'm saying be safe too much. That's like saying bomb on an airplane too. Once. Bye.